Here I am, bright and early, Burleigh. And last night was the last night of Halloween at Movie World, because we did a whole month of Fright Night. And because we normally finish work there at 10, also had a little bit of a goodbye party with him, so the word for this morning is ouch. The situation here with this call is this guy has called me probably a month ago, and he's got a massive carpet that goes from a little shed sort of building on the out of his house into his house roof and backwards and forwards, and he's quite large, so he says. I haven't seen it. He called me this morning to say that it's been coming out each morning now, and for longer and longer each time. So my theory here, because of where he lives, is at the very top of a hill, and it's very, very thick bush are all around him, so all the arboreal snakes will climb to his house, and he'd have a few to start with, whether he liked it or not. But I'd like to bet that this snake is a female, and she's now gravid, and she's coming. It's also been, here we are, the 1st of November, and it's a real pitiful excuse for warm weather. It's been really shit weather all this season, and I reckon that she's coming out to try and get warm to brew the eggs, or brew her belly full of eggs, which I'm only just starting to get all those calls when you get the people ringing me saying, look, I've got a carpet python disappearing down under the pool or into a rock wall or something or other. You know that it's a female, and she's coming out, because it's normally a nocturnal animal. She's coming out to brew her temperature so she can basically develop the eggs inside her. And then what will happen is the snake will lay these eggs, and with pythons they're very maternal. They look after the eggs until they hatch, and in order to get temperature to the eggs, they can shiver and they can raise the temperature by 7 degrees, but a more efficient way to do it during the daytime is to come out into the sun, bring their body temperature right up, and then go back down and wrap it around the eggs, and it transfers the temperature onto the eggs and also into the cavity in which she's laid the eggs. It's a rather efficient way to do it, and if by chance it gets too dry, which it'd have to be very dry to affect the eggs, they urinate around there and it raises the humidity. It sounds horrible to us humans, but obviously it's effective for what she needs. So I have a feeling we're going to get this big carpet here, and I'd like to bet that she's as fat as a butcher's dog, because I've already caught one carpet the other day in surface which I could clearly see that it was as gravid as they come. So over the next month, that's what I'll be doing a lot of. Females laying in the sun, same as eastern browns, laying around being tarts, just laying in the sun, doing nothing. And they do it for like 45 minutes at a time or more, especially when it's not that good weather like now. Makes it easier to catch them too when they're nice and gravid and whatnot. Nice area up here at Skyline Terrace in Burleigh. Awesome snake place. Just got to remember which freaking house it was. That house. I see neighbours standing around with shovels and all their kit, which is a good indication that the snake's around. Nothing like a broom and a rake for a snake catching tool, eh? Knock, knock. Hey, puppy. Ah, buddy. Good, good. Yeah. Get cranky with me. Whereabouts is he? There he is. What was that?
Channel 9 here. Do a story of your meeting.
Too easy.
Hello again.
Good morning, how are you?
Oh, well,
Hang on, anyone? Where is he?
Just there. I'm sure.
Ah. Okay.
Sleep,
Yeah, well, I'll
It's a
wait.
bit easier to find this time.
Yep. He's in hunt mode, like you said. It's actually quite skinny. It's a male, that one. I thought I was betting that would be a pregnant female because I'm getting a lot of the pregnant females now. But no, it's a male that's obviously done the deed. And it's
You see how he's got the...
there's a second one around.
Up there on the fence all the time. I'm a bit worried about him
See, this part 2.
taking that.